Hey everybody, Daniel Johnson from the Venza Dutch office, welcoming you to our 61st reaction video. We are on a roll, so thank you so much for tuning in and checking this out. With me, as always, Sean Shields doing a little Let's Groove tonight. I think that was kind of, yeah, Earth, Wind, and Fire feel kind of there. Great. So Sean Shields from the Roswell office there joining us. Okay, we got a couple of newbies. This is the first time in what we're calling the hot seat, so they're sweating it. They're concerned. Let's find out who they are. We'll start with you, Richard.
Hey, I'm Richard Bradbury. I'm Vice President of Strategy for Quore. Quore is a software company. We provide cloud-based software for the hotel industry to handle operational logistics.
Great. And I think Richard wins the prize for the best mustache we've ever had out of 61. That is a beauty. All right. Tell us about yourself, Tom.
Hey, Tom McGurran. I'm the General Manager of Hospitality at Kipsu in Minneapolis, and we help hotel properties provide a contactless guest communication stream through text messaging.
All right.
We also integrate with Quore.
Very great. Playing together, guys that are playing together. So, but you can't gang up on me. You guys are in the hot seat individually in this. So, very great. Well, I think you guys know how this works. Sean's going to share something, and then I got a question for you. So this is something from, and it came out not too long ago. Yeah, today, from our friends over at Hospitality Net, and this is an article about the about some of the challenges with regards to the reopening, and what I wanted to point out is reopening and getting staff up to speed on the challenges of the rebound. Yeah. So I wanted to show, if you wouldn't mind scrolling up a little bit there. Appetite for revenge travel increases and consumers grow more demanding. That jumped out at me, and so I had to do a little search on the subject of revenge travel, and I was wondering, have you guys heard about it? Do you think it's real? And if so, is it a concern? Because the idea is that people are hyper demanding because they're so pent up in they haven't been able to go anywhere. So as we're slowly coming out of the pandemic, is there a thing called revenge travel, or is that just a silly term? And if so, how do we handle it? Why don't we start with you, Tom?
Well, yeah, revenge doesn't sound like a great term to me, but clearly in the industry right now, we're seeing a tremendous amount of leisure travel. And we're also seeing, especially earlier in the summer, properties, especially luxury properties, have dropped their ADR to a level that, the leisure traveler was able to enjoy those properties and had expectations, probably outsized expectations about what those properties deliver. And those properties were also short-staffed. So it ended up in a situation where, hotels really struggled to provide the kind of service and get the kind of reviews that they would like to.
Yeah. Richard, you're nodding. Thoughts?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And as someone who has traveled a bit during the pandemic, I've seen the obviously the service levels be contracted to a point where basically you're getting a room, and anything else you want besides the room, you have to ask for it. And so folks who are now vaccinated and ready to travel, they're expecting something that hotels aren't yet prepared to provide.
Yeah.
And, there are two thoughts to that. You've had a year to prepare for this. What you've been doing is one. And the other is, I don't have any staff. How the heck am I going to service all these guests when we're trying to encourage people to come back? It's a strange dichotomy.
Yeah. So a challenging situation. So I'm hearing from you guys that whether or not the term revenge travel, because it does sound really, it's not a very appealing term.
It's provocative.
It's provocative. Yeah, it gets idiots like me to go, what is that? When I'm looking at it. So I guess it's effective. It's provocative, effective, and yet still stupid. But Yeah, we're still in a situation you think that it's hyper demanding, high expectations, but just the ability to deliver is a bit hamstrung.
Yeah, for sure. And I think we're all aware that the average business traveler is less demanding than a leisure traveler, and a family 4 in a hotel suite has a lot more needs than a single business traveler on his the third night that week.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We also find that that hotels can do a better job and have more success when they over communicate what to expect when they get on property.
Yeah.
Richard,
One of it.
We've had clear examples of that with room cleaning policies, where guests are expecting their room to be cleaned, even though the property has a very clear policy that they're not cleaning, other than over 3-night stays, and guests aren't aware of that, and they have a bad reaction to it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Interesting. Yeah, definitely communicate. Great. Thanks, guys. That wasn't so bad for being newbies in the hot seat. Yeah, it came out smelling sweet. Fantastic. Sean, any
Revenge travel is when you went one place with the previous girlfriend and it was okay, and now you're with a new girl, and so you're at a better location and you make sure to upload those pictures to social media. That is revenge travel. Just to clarify what we were talking about.
I'm glad we didn't talk about that, actually.
I would not know anything about any of that then. All right, fantastic, guys. Well,
thanks, guys.
Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you at the next reaction video.
Thank you.